body of Christ. To teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
John 8:32.
John 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
The Bible says it's time that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right.
What is the truth? The truth is that you're not blacks, you're not Hispanics, and you're not Native Americans.
Right.
You are far greater than that. You're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Give me Romans 13:10. It's time that you blacks and Hispanics to wake up, man. It's time for y'all to wake up. Read.
Romans chapter 13, verse 10. Verse 11. And then, knowing the time.
Knowing the time, come on.
That now it is high time to wake up out of sleep.
It's high time to wake up out of sleep. How are we asleep? Huh? Calling ourselves black, right. I'm African American, I'm Haitian, I'm Puerto Rican.
Right.
It's time for y'all to wake up out of that sleep.
Right.
Or we ain't in slavery no more. You're constantly used to take in slavery.
Right.
It must that time that you wake up. Hey, really, that's your name? Now, come here real quick. Now, you know that you're Israel, right?
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 10:12. I want to show you some things real quick. How do you know you're Israel first?
First, I did my research.
Research on
what race I am.
What race you are, right?
Yeah.
And what it say?
Indigo. I'm Indigo Israelite.
Indigo? Ain't that what's she called?
Starseed.
What's called?
Starseed.
Starseed? Give me
Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, Jeremiah 10. That's what it was. That's what I told you. Jeremiah 10:1. We don't do horoscopes. We don't do none of that skies and stuff. That's for the heathens. That's for the other nations.
Right.
Okay? We don't do that. Watch this. Jeremiah 10:1.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
Speak unto who?
O house of
So
Israel.
you're only speaking to the Israelites. What my son? Only speaking to these people right here, correct? So you're only speaking to these people. You are on this sign, correct? So he's speaking to you. Watch this.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. So he said, don't learn that way, right? He gonna tell you something. Come on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, like what? Stars, the sun, the clouds. Don't be dismayed of those. You just said, what's the name? What's just say? Indigo.
Indigo.
We don't deal with stuff like that. You understand? We deal with the laws of God.
That's
right. Deuteronomy 10:12. That's what I'm going to show you. We don't deal with stuff like that, okay? So go ahead and counsel that. Don't put that in your mind. Deuteronomy 10:12. But you say you know because you looked up on your race, right?
Yeah.
So that's all you know?
Yeah, I'm a Jew too.
Okay, you know this because you said by your race. Yeah. Or like what information or what identified that you're an Israelite? That's what I'm saying.
My skin color.
Your skin color? It's not about skin color. Deuteronomy 1:1. I'm going to show you why and how you're Israelite. Deuteronomy 1:1.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Are you familiar with the history of Moses saving Israelites out of Egypt, correct?
Yeah.
So he only speaking to the Israelites, right? So chapter 7, verse 6. Now we're going to see who the Israelites are to God. Do you understand? We're going to see who they are. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So the Israelites are the holy people. Come on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Hath chosen Willie, come on.
To be a special people unto himself.
Unto himself, right?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So the Israelites are the greatest people on this earth.
Right.
So why would we deal with horoscope if you know you're the greatest thing on this earth? Why we have to deal with that stuff?
Well, I don't deal with it.
I mean, you just said you was indigo.
I know what I am.
You don't have to do that.
I don't deal with it.
But don't mention.
I walk the ways of Yahweh.
Okay, you know way of Yahweh. We're gonna show you the ways of Yahweh.
That's the ways I walk.
Deuteronomy 28:15. So Moses is talking to the Israelites, right?
Yeah.
Now if you say Yahweh, okay, Yahweh. If Moses learned from Yahweh, let's see what he taught Moses to teach the Israelites. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Israelites don't hear the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
He said to do. That's an action word. So if you don't do all his commandments, come on.
And his statutes,
come on,
which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now stop. What is a curse? He said if you don't do my laws and commandments, all these curses should come upon thee and overtake thee. The question is right, but the question is, what is a curse? Something good or something bad?
Something bad.
Now I'm gonna name some of these bad things. These bad things are gonna identify who you are,
right?
According to the Bible. Give me verse 16.
Bring it out. Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
It said, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the fields. What people was working in the fields? What were they doing? What people was that?
Jews. Black
people, so-called black people, right?
Black people.
So they identify who the people are that relates to you, correct? But also people can say, oh, slavery is over with now, right?
Yeah.
Read that first part again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It said, cursed shalt thou be in the city. So what our foremothers and forefathers, exactly. So what our foremothers and forefathers were doing in the field, were working, what you doing in the city? The same thing. These are the curses. Listen though, really, these right here identify who we are. Instead of our skin color. It's not about the skin color. It was the condition that we was put in for not obeying God's laws and commandments.
Right.
Now give me verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
What people took a nation of people's children in slavery? When that happened? We're going to deal with field, and because we're going to go back then, we're going to talk about now. Because the curses still relate as back then and now. So my question was, in slavery, we're going to start with that. What people kids was taken away from it? What people? Hebrew, okay, come on. Like the so-called black people, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American children was taken.
Yeah, okay,
right.
Yeah.
So
12 tribes.
Right. With these people here, right? So, do that relate today?
Yeah, same thing.
How?
They just can't explain. They just change.
I'm gonna show you. If they think, say you got kids, if they think you're not taking care of your kids, if your house ain't in a certain rate, what would they do?
Oh, they'll take it.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Right. Called child services.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing apply. Come on, read on.
And that I shall look and fail with longing for them.
So your eyes will fail to look for. Hold on. What did it say? Say it again. I'm sorry.
And that I shall look and fail with longing for them.
So you're gonna be crying all your life. Come on.
All the day long.
Come on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
But it says no might. It's no military might or no economic might. We don't have no power to get our children back. You understand? Give me verse 37.
Bring it out. Verse 37.
Come on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Now, really, what I'm showing you is the curses of who identify these curses. If you identify these curses, you are an Israelite, not because your skin color. It don't have nothing to do with your skin color. Only reason we identify the skin color is because people say the real Jews are what color? White. No, they say the real Jews are white. You see what I'm saying? No, that's what they say. So we bring out color because they think it's a white man's book.
That's right.
It's not a white man's book.
No,
you understand?
I'm
just explaining for other people.
Okay.
Read that again.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Okay, what is an astonishment?
Something somebody put together or something?
No, something it's amazement, astonishment. For example, if LeBron James do a dunk, right? Everybody, oh wow, he dunked. But he do the same dunk every time.
Yeah.
That's an astonishment, that's a curse. Because they only see us as this. But they used to see us as kings.
Yeah.
Princesses, they used to see us as that. But they see how far we falling. Like, look at our people in the streets, buying on the Sabbath day. They're killing each other on the streets. That's astonishment. They shake your head at you when you do something stupid. When you sag your pants, they look at you be like, what's up with this brother here? You see what I'm saying? Read.
A proverb.
A proverb is a wise saying. What's a wise saying? It's like black people like what? Watermelon and chicken, drink grape soda. That's a proverb. Give you stereotypical names. Read on.
And a byword.
A byword is outside your God-given name. God gave you Judah, but we call ourselves black or African American.
Right.
He called me Ephraim. He called myself, I'm Puerto Rican.
I call myself Judah.
Judah, right? But it's listen though. To be an Israelite, it's an action behind that.
Yeah.
It's not just saying it.
Yeah,
so if you go to like your job shop from Judah, he was like, you're like a nigga to me. It's nothing different about you. You see what I'm saying? Verse, watch this though. Watch this.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So when you black here in America, you go to China, you're gonna be black there. They call you a nigga here, they call you a nigga in China.
Right.
Nigga in Asia. Nigga in Ishmael. They might call you something worse. They're a porch monkey. They might call it everything up. But what I'm showing you the curses, that's how I identify the Israelites. Not the skin color. I got to kill that skin color thing. It's not about skin color. Because people are already thinking the skin color. It has nothing to do with skin color, okay? So I'm showing you now when somebody say, how you Judah, what can you say? I identified these curses.
Yeah.
I match these curses in this Bible. Alright? So since you know, I'm not even going to go too much on the curse because you know. You're gonna pay attention. Now I'm gonna show you the attributes. I'm gonna show you the attributes of how you call yourself an Israelite. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what the Lord thy God require of you, Willie, since you know you're an Israelite, right? So what we must do, come on.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To walk in all his ways.
So it said fear the Lord thy God and walk in all his ways. Now stop. It said fear the Lord thy God. That's the biggest issue with our people. They don't fear God. You understand? They don't fear God. Give me. Yeah, give me that. So it said fear the Lord thy God. What you should fear God for? Why should you fear him? Right. Right, but watch this. Come on.
Psalm chapter 111, verse 10. The fear.
119 and 119 and 20. That's some church. Watch this. 119. Yep. Come on.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee.
Why?
And I am afraid of thy judgments.
Because if you don't do God's laws and commandments, judgment will fall upon you.
That's right.
That's why we fear God. Because since you know, that's what make it worse for you. Since you know, you will believe sinning. You understand that? It's not. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna let you go, but I got to address something first. Okay. What is sin according to the Bible? Because in church they be like, you in sin, but they never tell you or they never show you, right?
Sin all your life, you still sin.
Right, but what? How don't you want to change from it?
Yeah, you want to change.
So if you don't know what sin is, how can you change?
Yeah, you can't change.
Because you don't know. But I'm gonna show you what sin is. 1 John 3 and 4.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
So whoever committeth sin, do sin, come on.
transgresseth also the law.
Break of God's laws, come on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the breaking of God's laws. You understand that?
Right.
That's what sin is. It's the breaking of God's laws. You understand? Now pay attention. That's the breaking of God's laws. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm going to show you some laws, some sin that I see that you're not doing. But you can change yourself. This here can change you. This is what you want to change to. Numbers 15.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
Come on.
Speak unto the children of
You
Israel
say you're from the tribe of Judah, right? So speak unto the children of Israel, come on.
and bid them
And command them.
that they make them fringes at the borders of their
Every
garments
person you see stand out here got fringes on boy, they go up, right? Watch this, come on.
throughout their
So
generation.
it said throughout that generation, that means to your generation, to the next one, that means forever. Forever. But yeah, them the fringes, but they can keep it going. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So you must have a ribbon of blue with these fringes. Come on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe,
One fringe, come on.
that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
So the importance for you to remember the commandments of the Lord. Do them. Because we're going to want to offer. We don't tell you, come on.
And that ye seek not after your own heart
Now, after your own mind, come on.
and your own eyes,
Come on.
after which you used to go a whoring.
Whoring me as a spiritual fornication, as you go into these other idolatry, like religion, Christianity, going to all these other doctrines. Or even looking at a sister. You use the fornication and say, okay, I can't go to another God. Are you listening? I can't go to another God. I can't left after my sister. That's what they're there for. To show you that you're separate also.
Bring it out.
Also for you to remember who you are. Remember what you must do as an Israelite. But you don't have those on. That's what makes you different. You can sound from the tribe of Judah, but you're still like everybody else. We are different, we are separate. You're a holy people, do you
I
understand?
ain't get that far. Well, I know about it, but I ain't know how to.
What stopped you?
How to come.
What stopped you? That's the question. What stopped you?
I like my purpose. Everything I have right now, I want to think about my garment. I want my nice.
So basically, you're holding off until you get nice.
Until I get my right proper thing, I want to put on there to represent the Lord. I want to represent the right.
Well, let me put something. Come on. This is what I'm on here. Most High don't care. Listen, right now, he want to see if you're going to fear him before you can do it. You fear him? Come on, watch this.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 60. I made haste.
What David say?
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
He didn't delay when they came to keep his commandments. When he heard it, he said, I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. Why? Why? So what? 5 and 7. Yeah. What 5 and 7? I'm going to show you why. Because do you know when Christ coming back? So that's the fear that you should have.
Right.
Christ is coming back right now. Guess what's happening to you? Dead. I was Christ. I was waiting. No, he gonna put you to death. Because you knew before.
Christ already know where I'm at.
You know you at?
Yeah, I pray to him all the time. I got my 7 years old.
Give me John 9:31. I'm gonna show you something. Because what you're doing really is like you're going to Christianity now. I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because, listen, we've been indoctrinated with Christianity all our lives. You understand? So when we say Judah and stuff like that, we always go back. Our fallback point is Christianity. We don't hear ourselves. I'm gonna tell you why.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, look.
Yeah. Hang right
John
here.
chapter 9, verse 31.
This guy right here, right? You don't understand this scripture. Watch this.
Now we know that God.
So what?
That's the main man right there.
What? But do you serve that man?
Yeah.
Because serving that man, do what this Bible says.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you say you pray, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how it go back to him. I'm gonna show you how it go back to Christianity. I'm gonna show you what. Wait.
John chapter 9, verse 31.
Come on.
Now we know that God.
So this guy here, what?
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
This guy don't hear sinners. But you say you pray, so you talk about this one. Because he don't hear sinners, come on.
But if any man be a worshiper of God,
If any man be a worshiper of God, come on.
and doeth his
Do
will,
the will of God,
him he heareth.
that's when he hear your prayer. But wait, real quick. What's the will of God? I'm about to show you that. What's the will of God?
You don't have it?
Sons,
Well, I'm gonna show you his will. I'm gonna show you his will. Okay, Psalms 48.
Psalm chapter 40, verse 8.
Because the Bible said, now you know that we hear God don't hear no sinners, right? We talking about this. Watch what God says his will is. Watch this.
I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law is within my
He
heart.
said the law is within my heart. So the law, that's the law. No, the heart is your mind. Mark 7:21. I'm gonna show you. That in me stuff is this guy. That's what I'm showing. No, you might not say that, but it's indoctrinated in us. It's still in us regardless. If we say we're from Judah, if we ain't showing no action for it, it's showing that we go back, we fall back to Christianity. You see what I'm saying? But once you start keeping these laws of this guy, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so you've been up here, brother. Hey, all praises for your spirit. You want to learn, you up here. But it's one thing you missing, get 1 John 2 and 4. What you keep saying is, I'm hearing you say, you know God and you fear God. And that's great, brother. All praises. But like the soldier saying, it's something that you have to do, right? You got to be about action. Meaning, well, what's the action? What's the works that you have to have? But let me ask you this though. Right. But he just brought out a law on fringes. And what'd you say? When he just said the law on wearing fringes, what did you say?
I gotta take on a garment, kind of garment.
You can put it on that shirt. It don't matter.
I'm trying to find the real actual garment because I don't even know what they have.
Brother, but see
I
what
do my research.
Hold this, give me Proverbs 3 and 5, and then go back to 1 John. Brother, a garment is just a piece of clothes, brother. Understand that you can put it on your shirt, you can put it on that shirt, and you still be in compliance with God. So it doesn't matter. What you're doing. Watch this. Hold on. You saying the key is you keep saying I won't. Watch this. Right.
See how that is?
Right here. But
like that.
But you are saying right now. So you can say what you want, but you're going off your own understanding. Watch this.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5.
Watch.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
So you're supposed to trust in the Lord. And how you trust in him? By following his word. Read.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's what you've been doing. Because you saying, I want to wait till I get there. No, brother, you don't wait. You keep the commandments. You can put it on, but you're saying that, but you don't have no fringes on right now. 1 John 2 and 4. All right, so what are you doing today for the Sabbath?
Right now,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have a cookout.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
On the Sabbath.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a feast at my house, have a cookout.
Do you see what I mean?
And I'm gonna talk.
But you breaking the commandments by cooking.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that.
Right.
You see what you're doing? Give me 1 John 2:4. Get that.
You say you do nothing, but I still.
Hey, I'm gonna show you exactly what you're supposed to do. Our purpose out here is to show you what you're supposed to do.
Right.
According to God.
Right.
What? No, that ain't what it say. I'm gonna show you. Read.
1 John chapter 2, verse 4.
But listen to this, because you keep saying you know God. Watch this.
He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments,
But you don't keep his commandments. What is it?
is a liar.
The Bible says you are a liar, brother. That's why we're trying to show you the right. Yeah, you're not keeping it. You just said you can have a cookout on the Sabbath. Is that lawful? You just what? No. You can't say I'm twisting you up. When I asked you what you're doing, you said you're having a feast.
Yeah, I'm having a feast for the Lord.
Brother, give me Exodus 20:8 first. Let's go over the Sabbath and see what we're supposed to do.
Bring it out.
You don't have to understand it, and we're here to try to help you, brother. Because obviously you have a zeal for God, but you don't have the knowledge of this Bible to carry to execute the commandments properly. So watch this, Exodus 20.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
God said to remember. Why would he say remember? Because he knew that our people would forget. Watch this. Read.
To keep it holy.
Keep the Sabbath holy, brother. Read.
6 days.
Watch this.
Keep it holy.
6 days.
You can't say that you say you're finna cook. Read.
I'm finna cook.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
6 days should you labor and do your work.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The 7th day is the Sabbath. You know what I want now. Give me Exodus 35 and 3. Watch this.
Exodus.
So let's see, hold on. You just said you finna feast on the Sabbath. Let's see if that's lawful or if you're in sin. Let's see.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 3.
Read.
Ye shall kindle no fire.
Wait, you shall do what?
Ye shall kindle no fire.
When?
Throughout your habitations.
When?
Upon the Sabbath day.
The Bible just said you should kindle no fire in your habitation upon the Sabbath day.
Right.
That's a law.
Right.
Go back to Nehemiah 16, Exodus 16:23. Watch this. I'm gonna teach you something else. Because you gotta understand something. God gave you time to get yourself together. Watch this.
Exodus.
He's not blessed. How can it?
Yes, he is.
How?
I'm doing the right thing.
Not, brother. Are you gonna cook on the Sabbath?
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I got to do. I'm definitely gonna cook on the Sabbath.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23.
Bring it out.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord had said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy
So
Sabbath.
tomorrow is the rest of the Sabbath. This is the day before the Sabbath, right? Read.
Unto the Lord, bake that which ye will bake today, and see.
So bake what you'll bake today before the Sabbath. Hold on, I got you.
And see that you will see that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So we're supposed to cook before the Sabbath hit. But you're not doing that. You ain't supposed to, brother. But you said you're supposed to know God, though. So is that more important than keeping the commandments? 1 Samuel 15:23.
For rebellion is as
God
the
said,
sin.
what you're doing right now, brother, is rebelling. God said for rebellion is as what?
Is as the sin of witchcraft.
It's the same thing as witchcraft, brother. That's what you in right now when you're rebelling against the scripture. Because you saying, well, I got a party to go to. Understand, brother, there's a judgment for that. You're gonna get put to death for that. Keep reading.
And stubbornness
And stubbornness, you being stubborn right now,
is as the iniquity
is as iniquity, meaning sin,
and idolatry.
and idolatry. You said how you getting stubborn? Because we just read laws telling you you're not supposed to cook on the Sabbath. And what you say you're gonna do today?
I ain't gonna be doing it.
Right.
I'm gonna be sitting down.
But what what you gonna do though? You breaking the Sabbath. Brother, you do know fire is gonna come for you for that. You're gonna have to die, you're gonna get judged for that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Give me Zechariah 13:8.
I appreciate y'all though.
Truth come out and y'all running. Super Christian turned athlete. Track star, he gunning.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut up and die.
So brother, understand that 2/3 of our people are going to die in their sins. You know that? And you're going to be one of them if you don't repent, brother. Read.
Right. But the third shall be left therein.
But the third shall be left therein. Give me Amos, brother. Give me Amos, don't desire the day of the Lord. Our people, they have no idea what they do. Amos 5. But they have no idea what's going on. This brother just said, I know God. He argued with us up and down. I know God. I know what's going on. But you don't keep the commandments. All right, bro, listen to this while you ride out.
Amos chapter 4, verse 18.
You got a cross in your why do you have a cross on your, right there? Hey, give me spot 32.
That's the one I want.
Hey, you know who you are, according to the Bible?
Joash chapter 32, verse 18.
Listen to this, 17.
A sinful man,
A sinful man
will not be reproved.
he won't be corrected. We actually read the laws of what we're supposed to do. And the brother is refusing to read.
But findeth an excuse according to his will.
But you know what our people do? They find an excuse according to their own will. Read what you got.
Amos chapter 5, verse 18.
Read.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the
But
Lord.
that brother was saying he know he doing right. He know that God got him. He desiring that day, right? Read.
To what end is it for you?
So what end? That's what we got to understand. When Christ come back, what end is it going to be for you? Because our people ain't keeping the commandments. They think they have an understanding of God, but when the Bible come out, they run.
Right.
God said, what end is it for you? Read.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
So when Christ come back, it's going to be darkness.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.